Why is the leadership of the Academic Staff Union of Nigerian Universities, ASUU, bent on strike this time around, October 2025, haven't taken another fraudulent earned academic allowance from government as usual? Why is the leadership bent on strike? What the leadership or the leaders are saying to Nigerians is that welfare of the union's members is at its lowest ebb, and that harmonious relationship with the employer, with the government, can no longer be sustained. Welfare of ASUU members. That is strange, because before now, the slogan of ASUU leadership is that welfare of ASUU members is not the overarching priority of ASUU. When the leadership of a workers' union is saying welfare of its members is not the overarching priority of the union, a workers' union, but welfare of the members is not the overarching priority of the union, then you ask yourself, what is the overarching priority of a workers' union, if not the welfare of the members? And this is a union that has degenerated to taking a percentage of each worker's monthly salary monthly in the name of the as a membership subscription on monthly basis, a percentage of each worker's monthly salary monthly, But now, why is ASUU leadership bent on strike? Because the usual thing is that once government pays the fraudulent earned academic allowance to ASUU leadership, shared with the non-academic unions, and distributed to the members lopsidedly, there's no more talk of strike until further notice. So what has changed? It's a vital question. What is the motivation for this insistence on strike? Yes, the strike is welcomed by members, but the question, what brought about ASUU leadership pressing for strike despite having taken another fraudulent earned academic allowance in the year? I'm a member, and I'm highly concerned about the 2009 agreement. Indeed, since 2020, I have been clamoring, championing the need for ASUU leadership to suspend fraudulent earned academic allowance and focus the implementation of the 2009 agreement due since 2013. And by 2020, ASUU members all over the country insisted on the implementation of the 2009 agreement rather than another fraudulent earned academic allowance. Yet in 2025, ASUU leadership colluded again with government and got another fraudulent earned academic allowance. So what could be the motivation for this insistence on strike? There's only one answer. Government has been reneging on remittance of 3% of each ASUU member's monthly salary monthly as membership subscription, as monthly membership subscription to ASUU leadership. That is only plausible, imaginable reason. Otherwise, ASUU leadership is unrelenting in insisting that welfare of ASUU members is not the overarching priority of ASUU. Now, I think ASUU leadership sees how it feels. Government is reneging on remitting 3% of each worker's monthly salary monthly as a membership subscription to ASUU leadership, which is a product of fraud and illegality. It is an illegality for ASUU leadership to amend the constitution of the union by itself and impose 2% of each ASUU member's monthly salary monthly. To increase or decrease the 2% as deemed fit by ASUU leadership alone. That is the illegality ASUU leadership has been operating since 2012 till date. And every now and then, you see crises where government fails to faithfully remit the extortion. So, our plea to government is to stop ASUU leadership from extorting a percentage of each worker's monthly salary monthly. A percentage. Membership due should be equal for all members because the members are equal members. Membership is not by rank. Membership is that you are a worker, you are a lecturer, therefore you belong to the union. It's not about whether you are a professor or you are associate professor or you are a senior lecturer or lecturer 1 or lecturer 2 or assistant lecturer or graduate assistant. No, that's nothing to do with rank. Is that you are a lecturer, and so the membership due should be equal for each member, and that was the case until 2012 when the leadership became as corrupt as to singularly amend the constitution without approval of any Congress to be extorting a percentage of a worker's salary monthly as a membership subscription. So the government can now see, have now made ASUU leadership to know how it feels. They have taken the fraudulent Earned Academic Allowance in 2025, while ASUU members continue to lament poor pay, miserable pay. So, government, we are going on strike if government fails to do the needful. But I'm calling the attention of government to the impropriety of a workers' union charging membership fee, monthly membership due in salary percentage of workers. Salary percentage is not equal for all workers, for all the workers. Membership is equal opportunity, equal obligation. That's normal for any normal workers' union, and there is no reason why that of ASUU should be different. aside from talking rubbish that welfare of ASUU members is not the overarching priority of ASUU. So if ASUU is no longer a workers union, then we should know what it is. Because when you are creating confusion about your terms of reference, about your raison d'etre, about your real purpose in life, welfare of a workers union, members of a workers union is not the overarching priority of the union, then what is? Anyway, I hope my point is made. Call ASUU leadership to order, and of course, if government is not cooperating together with the university administrators, extortion of the workers to a percentage of each worker's monthly salary monthly is not possible. Fraudulent earned academic allowance is not possible without the collusion of university administrators with government to be paying fraudulent earned academic allowance shared with the non-academic unions to stall the implementation of 2009 agreement. Only for ASUU leadership to now be crying foul because government is not faithfully remitting the extortion of a percentage of each worker's monthly salary monthly. Definitely is, to do what with it as a workers union, which duty is only to meet and decide on the situation on ground, and you be the spokesperson of the workers, Stephanie, co-workers at that.